So tonight what we be having for dinner is turkey wings. I have here, some people like the small turkey wings. I have the big turkey wings here. They're gonna have to cook for about 3 hours. I am cleaning them. Sometimes you can soak them in salt water overnight with lime or vinegar. But I'm actually rinsing mine with apple cider vinegar really well with cool water, not hot water. You never want to rinse your meat with hot water. Hot water is not good because it can start, if you have extremely hot water, it will start cooking your meat before you even put it on, and that's not healthy as well. So you want to make sure your water is nice and cool and just rub through your meat after you clean your hands real good, of course. And just rinse your meat out real good in that vinegar water. Get up all in there, you know. You don't know what they've been doing with these turkey wings. Throwing them around different places and different people's hands, all kind of stuff. Just want to make sure you get them nice and clean. See, stuff like this on there. Want to make sure you get that off. So now that we clean and wash our turkey wings, we now going to lay them out. Once again, I'm making the big turkey wings. Just gonna throw this to the side. Now, as you see here, I have my butter. That's unsalted butter. It's to your choice if you want to use salted. I would recommend not to use salted butter because I'm going to be using cream of chicken. So cream of chicken has a little, of course, any canned foods have sodium in it, and it's filled with lots of salt when it's closed in like this. So you don't need any salt. I don't use any salt in my food. I'm not knocking if you use salt, but I recommend don't use any salt. Use unsalted butter. I have my green onion here, chopped up. I have my celery here. I have my red pepper here, and my sweet onion here. So first thing first, we're just going to get the seasoning. I have my garlic powder, which I'll be putting on first. Also, my oven is already preheated on 400 degrees. After I get that on there, I'm going to put a little bit of the Creole seasoning in there. And this season I love for anything. You can use this for your mac and cheese. You can use it on your seafood. It's good for pretty much anything with your meats and everything. I haven't used it on my vegetables, but I don't know. Probably try it out one day. I'm going to put the black pepper. I don't measure any of my seasonings. It comes naturally. It comes from my grandmama. We don't measure anything. Oh, sorry. Adobo. That's what I'm using next. And this is on the first side that I'm doing so far. A little bit of the chicken seasoning. Bouillon cube, but it's the one that's powdered bouillon. And I'm going to use a little bit of the original dry rub. The original dry rub. Going to add a little honey. You don't have to use that, but that's what I use. Just a little. And then I'm going to add my mustard. I've already washed my hands, so I'm just going to work all this through. You're gonna get it all even out. And then we're gonna flip it over and do the same thing. Because I like my turkey wings nice and seasoned, okay? And we're gonna repeat the same thing on this side. Let me just wash my hands. Some things you don't have to repeat over. I don't have to add any more chicken broth. I don't need too much honey. But everything else I will be repeating. The adobo. Okay, now that's just turkey wings are seasoned nicely, evenly on each side. You just want to lay them out. Just like that in a nice big size pan. And now, just want to start putting my celery, green onion, sweet onion, and red peppers. Just add all that all in there nicely. Get it all up in there. Make sure everything, it already looks so pretty, don't it? I've already rinsed the top off of my cream of chicken. Just gonna go ahead and add that in. Gonna add a little bit of water. You want to stir that in nicely. Just pour the remainder in there.
Oh my God!
Okay. Okay, then I'm going to lay the butter. Once again, this is unsalted. And then I'm going to add my secret ingredient that I can't give y'all all my secrets, but you can add your little extra razzle dazzle if you like in your turkey wings. And voila, it's all ready to go in the oven. Once again, my oven is preheated on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it's time to put in the oven. Has to cook down for at least 3 hours to be nice and tender. Stay tuned. As you can see, my oven is on 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And they are now going in the oven. I will be back to show y'all maybe in the middle to show y'all how they're coming up in about 3 hours to show y'all how the turkey wings turned out. Stay tuned. Be back. So it has now been in for an hour and a half. As you see, it's cooking down nicely. I'm just pouring that juice on top. It has to go back in for another hour and a half. Get into it. Don't be shy. Okay, now it's going to go back in the oven for another hour and a half. And stay tuned. I'll be back.
We're gonna take some time and then I'll show you like how
So just a half an hour more. I'm sorry. It's just an hour more to go. As y'all can see, they are cooking down really good. You want it nice and golden brown as well. Let me just show y'all real quick. They are already nice and tender, but you want them all the way tender. Get into that. Look at that. See how they already breaking up? But you want the meat to be falling off the bone. See, it's coming off, but you want it to fall off. You want it when you touch like this, it's breaking apart. So we're just gonna let it cook down for another hour, but they getting there, y'all. They getting there. Get into it. Get into it. Just wanna pour it on that. And I'm just gonna pour a little bit of juice over there again. Now they're back in. As you see, the turkey wing is falling off the bone. I just want to put the next one on the plate. Look at that. As soon as y'all try to lift it up, it's breaking apart. All right, let me see. Get into that. Get into them turkey wings. I want to see another one. I'm just going to act like I'm breaking it up. Look at that.
Oh my God.
You see that bone sitting there? Falling off. That's how you want your turkey wings to look 3 hours later. And ta-da, they're done. Just waiting on these collard greens here.
I changed this already, but like I got this adapter right here. Yeah, you can put this on the rod and then
Oh hell no.
and this is for my pro restaurant. I used to show them. Anyway, so yeah, the amount will save you second like buying more.
All in the court, yo.
Even if you're
Getting to them greens.
It's crazy.
You gotta look in the mirror. I ain't, you know.
Right.
I'm still everywhere I go. They respect me. You know, especially the older generation. You know.
Yo, this meat is falling off. Oh, y'all. I'm sorry for eating on camera, but I'm hungry as hell. It fell right off the bone. Look. The meat fell right off the bone. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
God damn, I'm sorry.